pill ill, y'all niggas better listen. I'm black 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 pill, I'm ill with this will. I'm black pill, I'm ill with this will. I'm black pill, I'm ill with this will. I'm black pill, I'm ill with this will.
Oh man, what's up everybody? What's good? Man, my Neo Wolf, my bad, man. My apologies for not hosting this sooner. My bad. Just been, mentally, man, I've been doing so much. You know what I'm saying? But in fact, let me share this quick. I gotta share it. Give me 1 second, guys. Yeah, my bad. My bad for the delay. Yeah. So, man, my bad. Took me a while to do this stream. Oh, shout out, man. Black Pill Vasectomy. What's good, man? What's good, brother? Yeah, man. Took me a while to get this stream going. My apologies. Been handling a lot. I'm in the process of learning Unreal 5, Unreal 5, the game engine, so, if anybody's a game designer, man, you want to collab, let me know, man. Email me at holdthetruthhostage@gmail.com, man. If you're interested in collaborating on some game design, you know. But man, this stream is very important, man. And I've learned a lot, man. I've learned a lot in these couple days, and I've learned something. As a black pillar, man, we're not attached. I'm not attached to my pride. I'm not attached to my emotions. So I can admit when I was wrong, Man, I was wrong, bro. I was wrong about a lot of things, man. And what I was wrong about is major, man. And I think a lot of guys in the black pill sector, a lot of men in general, been wrong about this, man. And hopefully some guys will, we've been wrong, man. And the major thing we've been wrong about, and I realized this while I was on my way. Like right now, I'm just doing the laundry. I'm doing the laundry, so I'll be pausing from time to time to go handle the laundry stuff. But but basically, man, to start off this stream, I gotta admit something. I gotta admit what I was wrong about, and what I was wrong about, and what I think the majority of men in the manosphere, majority of men in general, been wrong about is we've been wrong about this whole ideal that the government operates for money. We've been wrong about saying, oh man, what they do is for money. What I mean? What they do is for money and oh man, Black Circle, I ain't doing no 12 hours, man. I can't be doing that. But yeah, what we've been wrong about, man, and I think a lot of men globally been wrong about this is, man, we've been wrong about saying the government, a lot of things going on is for money. No, man, there's anybody who watched The Lion King, you know about the circle of life. You know what I'm saying? You know about the circle of life. But I think what we're unaware of is the circle of corruption. You know what I'm saying? The circle of corruption, man. You know, we've been wrong, dude. We've been wrong thinking, oh, it's about money, man. Government's about money and making money. But if you look at a lot of the moves made by the government, as you could see right now, the United States with this inflation going on, it's not about the money, man. It's about corruption. You know what I'm saying? It's about the opportunities that corruption creates. So you got to look at it like this. Of course, we got the circle of life. You know, we all, the circle of life, you live, you die, you're born, you know, all that crap. You know, that's the circle of life. But within the circle of life, you have the circle of corruption. And that's what we're dealing with. We're dealing with the circle of corruption. You know what I mean? The government don't care about no damn money, man. It's about corruption. When you have corrupted everything, all your opportunities are created from corruption. You know what I'm saying? I mean, think about it when a mayor's running. What's the first thing the mayor's running and what's the first thing their party cares about? It's how corrupt they're willing to be. You know what I'm saying? How corrupt they're willing to be, how much they're willing to walk over the line, across the line for their party. It's about the corruption. You know what I'm saying? We making it about money makes it too simplistic. You know what I mean? Money means you got to have money to operate. You got to have money to do what you got to do. But in reality, it's about corruption, the circle of corruption. You know what I'm saying? So you got the circle of life, then you have the circle of corruption, and that's what we're dealing with, dude. That's why you saw everything happen with Conan 19, and now they're pushing monkeypox. I told people this, you know, I told people this months ago, man, probably over a year ago when Conan 19 happened. There are no more rules, man. There are no more rules anymore. You know what I'm saying? There are no more rules when it comes to this government game. There are no more rules anymore, man. This whole notion that there's rules, you believe there's rules, man. You know what I mean? You might as just be blindfold. You might as be someone who volunteered to blindfold yourself while climbing Mount Everest. You know what I'm saying? Blindfolded yourself while climbing Mount Everest. There are no more rules, man. Corruption is king, man. Corruption is king. You know, the whole idea behind Conan 19 was about a viral attack. You know what I'm saying? So the government basically said, you know what? We can't, if we can't, JP was good, man. Was good, brother. Yeah, the government basically said if we can't own them through physical means, as in external means, as in getting them to vote, getting them to follow orders, getting them to fall in line, we need to own what they can't deny, what they can't fight against, and that's that's inside. That's your insides. That's your that's viral warfare, man. That's the age we're in. We're in the age of viral warfare because it doesn't matter how smart you are. It doesn't matter how much money you have. If your body isn't immune to a disease they release, you know what I'm saying? You're no threat. You're dead. You're dead. You know what I'm saying? You're dead. You know, so, you know, why do they have to worry about you rising up, protesting, building a following, building a group behind yourself, a support group, when you're dead? You're dead. You know what I'm saying? The government has declared viral warfare. You know what I'm saying? We're in the age of viral warfare, man. You know what I'm saying? It's no longer about, oh man, we're gonna force what they call that bullshit, what they call that, it's not called public war. What is it when they say, yeah, police state. Yeah, we're gonna force a police state. No, it's not about that anymore, man. It's about we're gonna enforce viral warfare. You know what I'm saying? We're in the age of viral warfare because corruption is king. The government operates on corruption. It's not about money. That's where we all got it wrong, man. You know, for years, for over 20 years or over 10 years, I've been thinking, oh, money, man, follow the money. You know what I'm saying? Follow the money, follow the money, follow the money. I've even started saying, yo, abandon the morals. This the new quote. Abandon the morals when you're seeking the truth. Follow the money. That's what I thought. But in reality, it's abandon the money, abandon the morals, follow the corruption. You know what I'm saying? We're in right now, of course, you know, we live in the US, you know, man, love America. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people think, man, this is what an American sounds like, man. An American that cares about the country getting better. You know what I'm saying? You know, you'll call out the deficiencies. But what happens when you have a country that could print the money? It could print the money and then it's infested. No, fuck infestation. It's plagued by corruption. You know what I'm saying? We no longer we're in the circle of corruption, man. There's the circle of life, of course, there's the circle of life. But in the US, greater than the circle of life is the circle of corruption. And everything the government has done is about corruption. When you corrupt everything, you can now build on, damn, I'm forgetting the word. You can build on narcissism. You can build on, damn, what's that word for a family that's broken? It's with a D. It's God damn, man. It's not discrepancies. It's what they usually say, like a family that's divided. You know, I forget the word. But basically, man, the government has built its entire rule on corruption. That's why they had to destroy the family. That's why they had to start off with the blacks. You destroy the family and the blacks. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is this, man, they've even taught us to not talk about racial issues from a strategical standpoint, not a victimhood. Yeah, there it is. JP, my brother, man. Dysfunctional. Yeah, there it is. Dysfunctional, man. The government has basically built built so much corruption. They've destroyed the family, all for dysfunction. You know what I'm saying? When you're a government, when your whole country is corrupted, you know, when the family no longer matters, when someone's sexuality. I mean, look at the dysfunctional society we're in. We're in a society where they tell you what's your gender, not what's your sex, what's your gender. The bullshit, man. The bullshit, dude. What is your gender? What is your gender politics? What is your pronouns? You know what I'm saying? Dysfunction, dude. Dysfunction. And I don't mean to sound like one of them brothers that be rhyming things. You know what I'm saying? My brothers. But what does dysfunction sound like, my brothers? It sounds like fiction. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we live in. Once you have a society built on corruption, dysfunction, you know what I'm saying, divided families and all that, now you can absolutely start succeeding with what we live in. We live in a circle of corruption. You know what I'm saying? You got to look at the government as operating on pure corruption You know what I'm saying? Same government officials will run on, well, I believe in family, the unity of family. I'm a conservative. You know, I'm a libertarian. I'm a I'm a progressive. I believe in family. I believe in unity in society. Then you look at their laws. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm gonna be cursing a lot. You know, I'm gonna apply some of that energy. But how the fuck can you run on family? How can you run on family yet you don't tackle the marital laws? You know what I'm saying? That's how corrupt it is because, man, corruption, the great thing about corruption is corruption leads with with authenticity. You know what I'm saying? Even though we could trace it back for over fuck going back 20 years. We could trace it back literally 10 years. Go back no, fuck 10 years. Go back 5 years. You go back 5 years, what has any government official done to basically return society to a state of natural normality? You know what I'm saying? Because, there's a difference between natural normality and normal. Natural is, how you were born and, you know, the absolute truth of things. You're a man, I'm a man, you know what I'm saying? Natural. But give me 1 minute. I'll be right back. I gotta handle something quick. Let me just put we'll be right back after these commercials. These commercials. We'll be right back. Give me 1 minute. Yeah, my bad. So, like I said, man, I'm working on I'm in the laundromat, so I'll be in and out at times at the laundry. But basically, man, think about it. They lead, the government officials lead with authenticity. I'm authentic. You know what I'm saying? As we know in the Black pill community, I'm an authentic alpha. You know what I mean? All these government officials run with, I'm authentic, I'm for family, I got morals, I'm honest, I'm going to use my money for the right causes. And dude, you could trace it back 5 years. I mean, literally look back 5 years, bro, and ask yourself, what has any government official done to return natural order? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? None, nothing. The laws on marriage are garbage. The laws on bearing children, everything is designed to fuel corruption. You know what I'm saying? That's where we were wrong, man. I admit it. I was wrong. I was talking about, the government, this is about money. No, businesses, like corporations, are about money. You know what I'm saying? Corporations are about money because they can't exist without money. Government officials are about corruption. You know what I'm saying? Corruption. Because think about it. If you're running for mayor and you're connected to the governor or you're connected to the strongest party in that town, that city, or that state, it ain't about money anymore, man. It's about your network. It's about the state of, and now you being below everybody. Now you're basically acting out corruption. You know what I'm saying? The less known mayor, the less high profiled mayor can be as corrupt as they want to be. I mean, and I remember in Jersey, we had a mayor running for Irvington, whatever. He was literally bringing people from Connecticut to pretend to say, don't vote for this other guy, vote for him. You know what I'm saying? He was running for mayor in Newark, and he was bringing people from outside of the state. You think that would have been, well, man, he's bringing people outside of the state. You know what I'm saying? He can't run for mayor anymore. He's removed. He's removed. He no longer can be a candidate. Nope. By the law of corruption, man, when a mayor's doing something or a political person, it's about, well, he didn't kill nobody. I mean, yeah, he paid some people from outside of state to protest, but he didn't do anything. He didn't kill anybody. And even if this mayor killed somebody, I mean, was that person important? Can you prove it? Do you have unrefutable evidence? And even if you got unrefutable evidence, I mean, is it all over the internet? You know, how far does this evidence go? So you gotta understand, man, we live in a state of corruption, bro. You know what I'm saying? Or touch knees, my brother, man. Touch knees where we belong. We belong to the touching knees. We belong. My bad. Yeah, I'm bad for that. But yeah. So to me, man, we gotta understand, bro. We're in. There's corruption. It's like I said a while ago that if you have a government but you don't have a citizens association, basically something that operates and is powered by the citizens and has no political, what I'm saying, no political rule, as in, you have a citizens association where you can't be a member speaking on behalf of any political party. This is strictly by the law, by the rules. You know what I mean? You don't have that, then you live in a corrupt society. And I'd say over 99% of society, no, that's giving it too much. Probably over 90% of societies are corrupt. You know what I'm saying? Are corruption. Because if you don't have anything ruled by the citizens based on, giving all citizens safety and, what I mean, the right access to certain things, then it's corrupt. But I'll be right back after this message. I gotta handle something. Gotta get back to the laundry for a second. But this is why this gold pill video is gonna be so important, man. This gold pill video right here, this stream is gonna open your eyes, man. Because if your eyes aren't opened already, man, then you're just blindfolded. You know what I'm saying? And when you're blindfolded, that means you volunteered. You can't help somebody that volunteered to be blind. You can only accept that they volunteered to exist in a state of being as blind, you know. So, but I'll be right back. Give me a minute. Oh man, I'm back. Yeah, my bad. Had to. Oh yeah, what's good, Woody? What's up, man? Yeah, what's good, brother? Let's get it go. Yeah, what's good, OG? Yeah, so you know, give me. So yeah. So I know what you're wondering, man. Like I said, dude, you see all this corruption by the government, and I know what you're wondering, man. What does the gold pill have to do with it? In fact, what is for those that don't know, that want to know, that would ask me, what is the gold pill? Well, the gold pill is to be global minded, man. You know what I'm saying? It's the goal to be a global citizen, man. Basically, being able to travel and live around the world. You know what I'm saying? You're no longer bound by a nation. That's the goal. Every black pillar's dream. In fact, every man's dream is to be gold pilled, man, to be able to wander the world. You know, when one thing doesn't work in a location, you go to another. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people that are domestic minded will call you, as we've experienced, they'll call a gold pillar, oh, you're a coward. You're running away from your country. You don't want to, you don't want to be responsible for your country. You're running away and this. They'll even say, well, what if what happened in America happens in other locations? How? Dude, America's the superpower. America prints the money for the whole world. So how can other places be 100% like America? You know what I'm saying? They can't. You know what I mean? And this is coming from a loving American. Hey, man, I love America. America's done a lot for me. I got none but love for this country, and you just want it to be better. America's potential is insane. You know what I'm saying? It could literally be Eden on earth. You know, what I mean? If you could get rid of the corruption, but we all know that corruption is backed by government and corporate. You know what I'm saying? GNC. Yeah, GNC, man. Government and corporate. You know what I'm saying? In fact, I'd be wrong. It's actually GCR, government, corporate, and religion. I mean, that's what's corrupt in America: government, corporate, and religion. You know, what I'm saying? The three demons, man. You know. Oh, Tony was good, man. What's up, Tony? Yeah, Simp Olympics. Yeah, Simp Olympics will ruin Geomax, and soon I heard about Western men paying $500 to a pro in one of the rice countries. Well, I mean, the thing about Simp Olympics, man, the American simp. I mean, you don't get more pure bread. I mean, the best bread simps are in America. You know what I'm saying? In the West, I'd say mostly America. You know what I'm saying? The reason I bring up America breeds the best simps, it's because we have the most freedom. You know what I'm saying? The most free man is in America. I mean, in London you can't carry guns, you can't bear arms. You can't bear arms in London. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about the gun rules in Canada, but you can't be 100% a man. So when you see that a man in America is the standard, you know what I'm saying? The global standard of simping is in America. You know what I'm saying? The top notch simps. You know what I'm saying? Let me borrow that movie, Top Gun. The Top Gun of simps is in America. The Mavericks. You know what I'm saying? The greatest simps that ever live. I mean, you got that fucking idiot, what's his name? You know what I'm saying? Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey, who just, you know what I'm saying? To quote Pokemon, he's Steve Harvey is damn near the Mewtwo of simping. You know what I'm saying? He's a legendary simp. His wife left him when he went homeless. She got pregnant, had a full grown kid, Laura Harvey, who adopted his name in her 20s. her last name to get, fame off his name. And he married his wife again. Steve Harvey is a legend, legendary, God tier. That's what we need, man. Somebody needs to make a video. We need a tier system for simps, man. We need somebody to make a tier video of top simps. You know what I'm saying? We need a tier for the highest simps in America. You know what I'm saying? We need it to start from S class, which is, that's the super simp class. We need A, we need B, we need C. You know what I'm saying? We need we need the top simps, man. Top simps of America. You know, America breeds the highest grade simps. You know what I'm saying? No place else in the world breeds a better simp than America. You know what I'm saying? But to get back on focus is that the reason the gold pill, man, it's going to be so important. And I think this inflation, this viral warfare by the government, now they've released monkeypox. After they released Conan 19, oh my God, well, their immunity survived Conan 19. They're not fearful enough. They're not living in fear enough. So we need them to be more scared. No, notice what now you got monkeypox. You got monkeypox reports the same time you got inflation. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, JP, 100% Nobel Prize simps. You know what I mean? The highest grade simps are in America. I mean, if simping was like an alcohol, you know what I'm saying? If simping was like wine, you know how wine, high grade wine, no one makes the best simps in America. I mean, you even got somebody like Elon Musk. Elon Musk wifed up a DJ, man, called Grimes. You know what I mean? A billionaire wifed up a DJ called Grimes. You got billionaire money, and your child's life starts off like that. It is what it is. But the simping in America, like the homie JP said, Nobel Prize worthy simping. You know what I'm saying? Fuck, if we had a damn farm, you know what I'm saying? The best simps are in America, man. And to me, even if the simps in America are, like Woody said, they're spending more money, but it won't really change the climate because the women from those countries, one thing a lot of guys get wrong is they'll say, oh man, the women overseas, they're going to be super easy. They're going to marry you. They're going to marry you. They're going to look to give up their whole life for you overseas. No, the women overseas live a life of non-guarantees. You know what I'm saying? The women that are pros, that are, hookers or prostitutes overseas, yeah, they'll sleep with Americans. They're there to get their money. But the woman that's raised with a family and all that, she can't risk her reputation with the local folk to just jump on an American, you know what I mean, have sex with them, and she can't guarantee that American will take her back to America. So a lot of the women overseas, you know what I'm saying, they're not jumping on Americans like it's hopscotch. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? They're not doing that, because the risk, the American, unless the woman's comfortable where she's at money-wise, like she's living good, she's got her own bread, she's all right. Yeah, they'll date Americans, they'll sleep with them, whatever. They'll do what they got to do with an American because they're good already. But they're not all jumping. But the reason the gold pill, man, the gold pill is gonna rise, man. It's gonna start skyrocketing. It's already happening. Like, shout out to the homies, what I'm saying, the brothers, the black people that started Save Yourself Black Man. You know what I mean? SYMB, you know what I'm saying? They're the ones that really started this global movement of getting your passport. But their mentality was a little different. Their mentality was about you get your passport to get away from black women. It wasn't about getting your passport to become a globalist, man. The future for a man is it's always been to be global. I mean, we've had the spice trades. Like a lot of guys you'll hear in the manosphere, oh my God, it's the globalist agenda, it's the global domination, new world order. Dude, it's been like that. I mean, for God's sakes, you've had the Egyptians trading spices, herbs, resources. We've always had a global economy, man. It's always been a globalist economy. It's just been far more connected than ever before. I mean, the Egyptians were trading spices with the Greeks. The Greeks were trading spices and herbs with the, you know what I'm saying, the people from Ireland or the, you know, the Vikings, whatever you want to call it. We've been in a global economy. Now, why will the gold pill take over, man? You know what I'm saying? Why will more black pillars push even further towards the gold pill? You know what I'm saying? I think the gold pill, it's gonna explode in success. You know, I've talked to a few gold pilled guys, some of the homies that have lived, they live overseas. You know, the gold pill, what you know, let me create the banner quick. Let me do something. Give me 1 minute. Create a banner. You know, gold pill Geo Max. You know, yeah. So yeah, you got something like the gold pill vs Geomax. So, you know, what is the difference between the gold pill and Geomax? Because, you know, the black pill is all about Geomaxing. You know, Geomaxing is basically, you know what I'm saying, you travel overseas to take in opportunities that maximize your currency and your status, your race, whatever. It's basically you would go overseas as an American to maximize your American money, to experience life far different than you would over here. And the Geomax is very different than a vacation. Like an American going, you know, red pillar going, you know, going on a vacation is them, you know, the difference between a vacation and Geomax is a person going on a vacation. I'm going to another country to just drink, vacation, party. They're not going to that other country in a quest because that country has better things than their own society, as in the laws are better for marriage, starting family. So, you know, Black Pillar will Geomax, you'll travel to, you know, to get access to things you don't have here domestically, the dating scene, you know, femininity. You know what I'm saying? Geomaxing is basically seeking out what you don't have access to domestically. That's the difference between geomaxing and going on a vacation. Now, what is the difference between the gold pill and geomaxing? Well, a gold pillar's goal, the goal of the gold pill, and here's the thing, the gold pill ain't even a goal, it's a destination. The gold pill is a destination, man. A gold pillar is a guy that literally lives overseas, man. Lives overseas. Like a gold pillar will, you know, unlike the black pill, which is a way of thinking, you know, black pillar will have a passport. Black pillar will travel overseas. The gold pillar lives overseas. The gold pillar is the definition of freedom. For example, I'll give you an example of a gold pillar right now. There are some guys I talk to that live in Mexico that left United States. Shout out to the homie Aaron. I got to chop it up with him. I got to reach out to him to make a video. But Aaron left America, man. He was black pilled. He left America and he became gold pilled. He lives in Mexico. And the gold pill is about this, man. The difference between geomaxing and gold pill is that a geomaxer, you will travel across the world. You will go to countries, whatever, but you will come back. The geomaxer is always seeking a solution to their domestic problems. You know what I'm saying? That's the geomaxer, seeking solutions to their domestic problems. The gold pillar who lives overseas, like for example, a gold pillar who lives in Mexico, what He lives in solutions. What problems is he running from? You know what I'm saying? All the problems in the USA that have to do with marriage, the child support, it has nothing to do with him. The gold pillar lives in solutions, man. The goal of every black pillar is to become gold pilled, man. It's to actually be able to live in another country and completely be away from domestic issues. So you become gold pilled, you no longer face domestic problems. You know what I'm saying? So for example, if you're from London, you left London to live in let's say you live in the Philippines. You know what I mean? You left London to live in the Philippines. So what does the issues in London have to do with you anymore? You're in the Philippines. So all the issues of London, child support, family court, it has nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? Just like an American who moved to Mexico, all the legal issues in America have nothing to do with this man. He's in Mexico. So the gold pill is about living in the destination that is the solution and being global. You know what I'm saying? Global minded. You know, where a gold pillar isn't a guy that's looking at, oh man, I got to return to the States for living and for family. No, a gold pillar is, man, I'm living in Mexico. Man, you know what? Mexico ain't that good no more. I'm moving to Thailand now. Oh man, Thailand ain't that good no more. I'm moving to somewhere in the Middle East. The gold pillar is global. He's always traveling. And with what's happened right now in America with the inflation, with the monkeypox, Conan 19, the destroyer, the government basically declaring viral warfare. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna make more men gold pilled, seek out the gold pill more than ever before. Now I've talked to a couple gold pillars that have gone silver. You know, they traded their gold for silver. I've seen that. You know, guys that live overseas then try to come back domestically and try to obtain domestic validation. I've seen it. I've seen it. I've seen guys that go gold and trade their gold for silver. You know what I'm saying? Not to stay long on it. The silver pill is basically a guy who lived globally but wants to come back to the domestic world and thinks they could bring their global, awareness to the domestic world and change things when they can't. They can't change nothing. You know what I'm saying? I won't spend a lot of time on a silver pill. That'll probably be another video. But the silver pillar is basically, man, when someone takes the gold pill and can't live by it no more. You know what I'm saying? But the gold pill is about to increase dramatically. You know what I'm saying? With everything happening domestically. Like I said, we live in a circle of corruption. The government ain't even hiding it no more. They don't care. They're bold. They don't hide it. They don't care anymore, man. The government is being corrupt right in front of your face. They don't care about, sacrificing children in New York. New York literally has, well, if she wants to abort that kid an hour before birth, she could do that. You know what I mean? They don't care, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got Texas. You got Texas, the so-called super conservative state. You got Texas where a guy is fighting to avoid a sex change for his son. Come on, man. The government doesn't give a damn anymore. And now let me get to the other part. Because a lot of guys want to know, man. So, you know, you want to be gold pilled. You want to be a global man. So how do you get there? How do you get there, man? Minimal. Let me see. Give me a minute. Minimal. Yeah, yeah. So now, how do you how do you become gold pilled, man? You know, how do you achieve it? You know what I'm saying? You gotta be, yeah, shout out to the homie JP. You gotta become global minded, of course. You gotta be global minded and you gotta start thinking. When you start thinking on a global perspective, and what guys don't understand is what does it mean to be global? You gotta understand the oldest job. You know what I'm saying? This is how you know society's been feminized because this lie has been going around. Well, the oldest job is prostitution. The oldest job in society is prostitution. No, the oldest job ever is basically nomadic. Nomadicism is the oldest gig. The oldest gig by man ever is nomadic. But they wanted to say, when they use that whole BS, or the oldest job is prostitution, they're basically devaluing that men were the first ones to work anyway. You're the first one to have a job is a man. You know what I mean? First worker was a man. So how can the oldest job be prostitution and being a hooker if the first person to work was a man of our species? And the oldest job is nomadic. A man is about being nomadic, man. I mean, if you go to the tribal world, you know what I mean? The tribal people, when the deer move, like let's say you're in a hunter gatherer, situation. When the deer move, the men move. The men follow the prey, man. It's about being nomadic. Oh man, we had a drought. You know what I'm saying? There's more water on this side of the location than the other. The men move. The oldest job in the world is being nomadic. Men would just move, man. Men move where the food is. Men move where the prey is. Men move where life is. Nomadics. Nomadics is the oldest gig, man. Give me 1 minute, 1 second. Uh, second. Yeah, the oldest gig, man. The oldest job is being a nomad. Nomadic, man. Don't let the conscious community keep your mind trapped in your domestic location. Yeah, JP, man. Even prostitutes travel occasionally. Yeah, dude, the gypsy, dude, nomads. Being a nomad is natural. The thing is this, man, when you become, I keep telling people this, dude, you're not American. You're not Chinese. You're not Japanese. You're not African. You're not Indian. Dude, you're an earthling. You know what I'm saying? I was born in Haiti, whatever. Haiti is nothing but a small piece of the earth. Before, even before I'm Haitian, I'm an earthling, bro. You're an earthling. When you become global minded, you start understanding that nationality is small. It's a small way of thinking. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, I'm a Jamaican. You know what I mean? I'm an Indian. I'm from Ireland. And then you limit your scope. You know what I mean? You even create this narrative of culture shock. You know what I'm saying? They created this whole narrative of culture shock. You know what I'm saying? All this crap of culture shock. Dude, you're an earthling. When you become global minded, you start realizing that, dude, you're a person of the earth, man. And some people hear me and say, "Oh, he's talking some hippie talk. He's sounding like a hippie now." You know what I'm saying? But no, bro, you're an earthling. You're a fucking earthling, man. You know what I'm saying? Jamaica, and how many countries have changed? I mean, you know what I'm saying? There's ancient worlds, ancient countries that they lost. A lot of these nationalities are just names. Shout out to the homie JP, man. Like JP said, nations are names given to dirt. Remember the pet rock from back in the day. Oh yeah, I remember that, the pet rocks. You know what I'm saying? People buying a pet rock. Is it even worth, let me see. Brian Lewis, the homie, was good. Is it even worthwhile to buy a house in this day and age. Forgive me if you covered this, just got off work. No. Well, no, you've asked a great question. You know what I'm saying? This is why I put the banner minimalist to globalist. What happens when you seek out the gold pill? And I got some homies I spoke to from Russia. I got some homies I spoke to that are in India. I spoke to a lot of people, man. A lot of people all over the world. You know what I'm saying? That have contacted me. And in fact, this is my website. If you want to show some support, this is my website. You know what I'm saying? It's comangallc.com. It's my website where I'm selling books and all that stuff, stories and all. But basically, man, when you seek out the gold pill, you no longer care about, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, yo, JP's brutal, man. Yeah, JP be dropping the truth. Oh, Jose, what's good, man? What's good, bro? What happens is this, man, and this is why I put minimalist to globalist. And the thing is this, man, and I made a video called the Casper Pill. I made a video called the Pill Kit, and I'd say it's one of the most important videos I've ever made in the manosphere. I mean, I could stop making videos today. As long as that pill kit is up, it explains everything. You need to know how to stay black pilled. You've become black pilled. So how do you stay black pilled, man? You have to also know how to stay black pilled. You know what I'm saying? And the pill kit is very important, man. And now why should you be a minimalist to globalist? The thing is this, once you're aware, the gold pill changes a black pillar's mind. I mean, it completely warps your mind. You know what I mean? I remember when I spoke to somebody that said, yo, I'm black pilled, but I need more, man. I need what is after the black pill. And, he got me thinking. And I was like, dude, then there has to be the gold pill, global minded. And what happens is the gold pill alters your mind. Like the black pill, you get awareness about the domestic world. You get awareness about going overseas, geomaxing to, I call it a vacation to, not a vacation, but to go away from your domestic setting. So, you got some black pillars that will go to Mexico, Brazil. You'll go overseas to come right back. Because, you don't have any intentions of moving from your domestic country. You know what I'm saying? That's the black pill right there. The black pill, you get aware of your country. You know what I'm saying? You geomax, you want to travel back and forth overseas, but you got to look at it like this. If overseas is the solution to your domestic problems, then why would you ever return? Unless it's business and money. So the reason I bring up minimalist to globalist is that, dude, you wouldn't buy a house. What happens is when you've become aware of the gold pill, when you are aware that, man, your goal is to live globally, is to go overseas, you start questioning everything domestically. And the reason I brought up the pill kit video is that you start becoming, you know what I'm saying? You start going Casper. You become a full-time ghost to domestic society. You no longer care. You don't care about the cars. You don't care about the housing. Everything you do now, and this is why the Casper pill and that video I made called the Pill Kit is so important, is that everything you do now is about conserving your freedom. Being a ghost, a lot of people say, oh man, ghosting. The part-time ghosting from the manosphere, from MGTOW, Red Pill is centered around ghosting women, all that bullshit. But no, dude, that's being a full-time ghost, becoming a ghost. Going Casper is prioritizing your freedom and mobility. Like, you know what I mean? Once you get aware of the gold pill, you know what I'm saying? It becomes like a drug. You know what I'm saying? Becomes like your goal in life is to become global. And what happens is, like the brother asked, Brian Lewis asked, you don't want to buy a house anymore. Unless you're looking at a house for profit. Like, there's the thing about real estate. You'll do it for profit. But what happens is we got black pill knowledge. We've seen what the government has done. You know what I'm saying? We saw what happened in 2008 where the banks were lending a crazy amount of money to people that couldn't afford to pay it, the mortgage, and it destroyed the worth of houses. It destroyed the housing market. I mean, the housing market still hasn't fully recovered from what happened in 2008. Because, dude, like I said, the government revolves around corruption. It's not about money. You know what I'm saying? After learning this, yo, money means nothing. In the eye of the government, money is nothing. It's about corruption. You know what I'm saying? It's about promoting corruption and creating corruption. In the eye of the government, corruption is king. You know what I'm saying? Corruption is king. Corruption is God. And what happens with a guy, a black pillar seeking to go gold pilled is you no longer want to live here. Like once you don't want to, once a man doesn't want to have children where he lives, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? What's the point of buying a house? What's the point of buying a luxury apartment? What's the point of all this stuff if you're not going to lay down and have your seed in the country? And what happens when you get global minded, when you get gold pilled awareness, you become global. A gold pillar compares everything to the globe. Housing, money, family, everything is about global awareness. You know what I'm saying? When you're seeking out the gold pill, and even you start prioritizing, and the reason I say you're minimalist to globalist is that your goal to go and gold pill, you start minimalizing your life. You know what I'm saying? You start buying used cars. You're like, man, I just need a car that works. You know what I'm saying? You even start changing the way you live. Like, for example, now, if you're a big business, I talk to some homies, man. Some homies are lawyers. Some homies are chemists. Some people can't live a mobile life because of their job and what they're doing. But if you want to be minimalist, man, oh, Uncle Guns, what's good, man? Yeah, we're nomadic by nature, but I'm gonna get back to that question. The thing is, oh yeah, no problem, Brian, no problem at all, bro. The thing that happens when you become a global minded, like your mind becomes clear. Look at all this bullshit that's happening in America right now. You know what I'm saying? Joe Biden sacrificed the entire country for Conan 19. You know, there were shippings for food shipments. You know, they wouldn't allow food shipments in on the shore because, oh, they had to do their 2 week, I forget the word, it ain't sanitation. They had to do their 2 weeks to see if they don't have Conan 19. You know what I'm saying? Oil issues, all these issues domestically. You start realizing, why the fuck am I investing my whole life into my domestic location when dude, there's so much corruption. You know what I mean? All you can do, I mean, America's become a grind world, a world of grinding. You have to grind. I mean, top celebrities in America like Diddy, one of the biggest things P. Diddy ever said was, I'll sleep when I die. And that's what all celebrities say. Yo, you gotta work. You gotta sleep is for the weak, man. You gotta work. America's become a treadmill, man. It's a treadmill with no off switch. There's no off switch on this fucking treadmill. And the treadmill randomly, its speed is random. There's no set speed. And the reason I say there's no set speed is that, you know, America back in the 40s, okay, you get a job, you get a house, you know what I'm saying? You live this life and that life, whatever. There's no guarantees anymore, man. The only guarantee you have is you have to work until the day you die. You know what I'm saying? That's become the motto of the nation. Yo, I'll you know, celebrities saying, yo, I'll sleep when I die. Sleep is for the weak. If you're not working, you're lazy. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't making six figures, you ain't working. Work. Dude, grind. America's about grinding yourself to a pavement. You know what I mean? Even celebrities, you got even billionaires. You know what I mean? And this is how, you know, how you could tell a culture has changed is that, dude, celebrities back in the 1940s, you know what I'm saying, and 50s, you know, when they had money, they lived a life of leisure and luxury, leisure and luxury. Like a lot of celebrities were about relaxing. I got the money to chill. I got the money to spend time with my family. I got the money to travel. The average celebrity now is just work, 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 work. Oh, I'm on this. I'm doing this movie, that movie. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I'm doing this. I got to keep doing things and grinding and grinding. You know what I'm saying? If you look at the American celebrity and look at other country celebrities, you'll be shocked. You will be shocked, man, that the celebrities overseas, they're just living their life. They're living a life of luxury. They're chilling. They're enjoying their family. But the American celebrity is just work, 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 grind, 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 grind. No sleep, no sleep. You know what I mean? And then you're like, man, how did this celebrity who's a multi-millionaire, how did he die at the age of 30? You know, how did this billionaire die at the age of 40? And you know what I mean? It ain't hard to tell how they died. Look at how they lived. Their whole life is just grind, grind. Like, dude, if I made $1 billion, man, I'll be honest with you. If I made, let's say I made like I made $1 million right now, paid some of my debts. Dude, I'd disappear for a minute. You know, I mean, I'd disappear. I'd probably be writing some scripts, novels, books, comics, whatever. I'd be working on a skill. You wouldn't see me just grinding, grind, grind. You know what I mean? It makes no sense. This is why the American celebrities' lifespan is far less. I mean, look at Robert De Niro. I know a lot of guys want to say, well, you know, Robert De Niro, you know, he has a divorce coming. You know what I'm saying? He has a divorce coming, but dude, Robert De Niro's worth over $200 million. Why is he doing a new film every fucking month? Every month he's doing a film. Now there is a potential of, you know, sometimes as you get older, you're like, damn, I gotta do more things before I die. You know what I'm saying? The older you get, you start looking at doing things before you die. You know what I'm saying? You start looking at doing things before you die. But the reason I'm bringing up you go minimalist to globalist is that, dude, you start prioritizing. This is where the Casper pill comes in, becoming a ghost. You start prioritizing your mobility and your freedom in this country. Like once you get gold pill, you know, aware of the gold pill as a black pillar, you're like, dude, my goal is to live in Mexico, Brazil, you know, Dominican Republic, some parts of Haiti, Jamaica. My goal is to live outside of this country. So why am I spending all this money to live here? So what happens is you become even more minimalistic. So you'll see a guy chasing a gold pill go from he used to live in his own apartment to, yo, now he lives in a room. He just rents a room now. He rents a room and he saves money. Or he bought an RV. He bought an RV. You know what I'm saying? He lives in a mobile home, or he lives in a trailer park where he parks his mobile home because he prioritizes his ability to be mobile. You know what I'm saying? Because if your goal is to go overseas, you're not going to do a lot of stationary investments. You're not going to buy a house in America unless it's to make money. You know what I'm saying? Everything you do that is stationary is about money. You know what I'm saying? You'll buy a house here, you know, so you can make money. You're not buying a house to live here. Like, you know, I told guys this, dude. We used to have your hometown heroes, man. I'm gonna live here until the day I die. You know, you would say I was born in Boston. I'm gonna die in Boston. I was born in Jersey. I'm gonna die in Jersey. I was born in Texas. I'm gonna die in Texas. But now you're like, man, nah, man, the state doesn't care. The taxes are going crazy. All this agenda, changing the sex of my children. You know what I'm saying? They're targeting my kids. You know, they're targeting children in general, my nephews, my nieces. You know what I mean? You start getting a awareness that, dude, it ain't about where you live. You can't be loyal to where you live. No, you know, let's be honest here. Most of us here are loyal to opportunities. Like if anyone here got a call, like let's say you live in Minnesota and you get a call for a job in California that's gonna pay you 3 times what you're making in Minnesota. You're gonna leave Minnesota, man. You're gonna fucking leave. You're gonna chase the opportunity. That's why a lot of guys that tell you, well, man, I'm a live and die here. Then you're like, dude, you're not an opportunist. You're just loyal to your damn state. Not even your damn government is loyal. Like in Jersey, they're taxing people to death. They're taxing people to death in Jersey, man. You know what I'm saying? New York, their taxation is crazy. It's over 30% now. You know what I mean? They're trying to kill you, man. They're trying to kill you out here. So you're not loyal. You're not any man that tells you, well, you know, man, I'm loyal to my hometown. You know what I'm saying? I want to live in my hometown forever. Dude, that guy is mentally stunted. You know what I mean? Mentally stunted, bro. They're taxing you to death. Your mayor doesn't care. Like in Jersey, a couple multi-millionaires and billionaires left because they're taxing them to death. They're taxing everybody to death in Jersey. And once they left, the mayors are like, why did you leave? You know what I'm saying? Your state only cares when you take the money away. And being a man, you're naturally labor your money. You're gonna work, you're gonna bring money to the state. You know what I'm saying? So what happens is, man, when you start seeking out the gold pill, man, you start prioritizing minimalism. Minimalism is it becomes a religion at this point, being a minimalist. You're like, man, dude, I gotta, you know what I mean? My car's running, everything's good. I'm saving my money. You know, I'm mobile. The only time you won't be able to be super minimalist is it's about your job. Some guys I talk to here, they're dentists, what's that word? They're dentists, they're doctors, lawyers. So you have a lot of expensive equipment. Like a lawyer has a lot of damn books around their house, like all these law books they got to keep around. So sometimes because of your career choices, you can't fully live a minimalistic life, not 100%, while you're building up your money. You know what I'm saying? While you're building your money, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, yo, hey, Spec, man, I already know the hustle, man. I know you grinding for real. So, you know, as a minimalist, and the thing is this, man, and this is why I tell people, man, one of the videos, man, that's so important, you know, that Casper Pill 2.0, man. When you become a ghost, like, you know what I mean? You become a ghost, man. Nothing affects you. You don't have guilt anymore. You don't have guilt for missing this concert, missing this event, that event, because you start prioritizing yourself, your freedom. You know what I'm saying? Oh, nah, MD has been writing a book. He's working on the book, man. He's really trying to finish that sperm book, which will be big. But yeah, like I said, dude, when you start prioritizing your freedom, you know what I'm saying? I did a video called the Casper Pill 2.0 because I realized something, man. I realized something I was missing. And the information I was missing was you have to be able to become a full-time ghost. You got to ghost your identity. You know what I'm saying? It's a very painful potential experience that not a lot of people will be able to do, is ghost your identity. Now, what do I mean by ghost your identity? And the thing is this, if you can ghost your identity, it's gonna free you, man. It will free you. That's why I had to upgrade it from the Casper Pill to Casper Pill 2.0, because this was literally mind-breaking realization is that, dude, you got to be able to ghost your identity. If you want true freedom, you have to be able to ghost your identity. Now, what do I mean by ghost your identity? I mean this. For example, you were born. Let's say you're Jamaican, you're Italian, you're Indian. You were born. Yes, you didn't have a choice. You didn't have a choice to be raised Italian, to be raised Jamaican, raised Indian, raised Haitian, raised African. You didn't have a choice. You know what I'm saying? To ghost your identity, you got to start asking yourself, what in life did you choose? And you got to start discounting anything you didn't choose. Like, I'm Haitian. I didn't choose to be Haitian. I mean, now I choose it because, I'm aware of it. I actually like my culture. I actually enjoy my culture and respect it. But before I'm Haitian, I'm a man of the earth, man. I'm a man of the earth, and that freed me. You know what I'm saying? When you can detach yourself from your identity. I talk to some homies that are black, homies that are white, American, Indian, African. You have to be able, and this is a very painful process, is to detach yourself from your identity. You know what I'm saying? And start being aware that what did you choose? Like, for example, it could be, and this might even hurt your brain. You know what I mean? It could be as simple as asking yourself, like, I want everybody here, ask yourself, what is your favorite cookie? I know this question sounds stupid. What is your favorite cookie? You know what I'm saying? Now, here's the second part of that question. Why, you know what I'm saying? Was this cookie you like so much? Was it the first cookie you bought? Was it the first cookie you purchased on your own of your decision? You know what I'm saying? It's a double-edged question. What is your favorite cookie? But was this cookie the cookie you bought? As in, was it a cookie you bought for yourself? You know what I'm saying? No family members. It has nothing to do with what your family ever gave you. You know what I'm saying? It's a very painful process of detaching yourself. Because going Casper, man, it's a commitment to absolutely no attachments. No attachments, no emotions. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to your choices in life, you know what I'm saying? And it's a very dull, it's a very mentally breaking, you know what I'm saying, breaking process. Because then you start looking at your life and you start saying, damn, man, how many things were of my choice and how many weren't? You know what I'm saying? Yes, I'm Italian, but do I really like spaghetti? Do I really like spaghetti? Or was it that I was raised on spaghetti for over 20 years? Like, I've been eating spaghetti my whole fucking life. You know what I'm saying? And my parents were the ones that gave me and introduced me to spaghetti. So how do I know if I really like spaghetti when it was something that was I had no choice to eat? You know what I'm saying? What happens when you detach from your identity is you start identifying that anything you didn't choose in life, you know what I'm saying, it was basically forced upon you. And when you can trigger that in your brain that everything I didn't choose was forced upon me, you know what I'm saying? Uncle Guns is a military man. He knows a lot about moving and detachment when it comes to your living procedures and all that. But the thing you got to realize is, man, your identity is what slows you down. You know what I mean? The biggest weakness we all have is our identity, our nationality. We identify as our nationality. We identify as our birth, our culture. That is the biggest weakness, man. And, with the Casper Pill 2.0, I realized, and it was like over 2 fucking hour video. I was recording it, walking, and I realized, man, to truly be a ghost, to truly be free, I have to be able to detach from my identity, man. And and I got to start questioning, what do I like? You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, this even helps you with your diet. You're like, man, I want to get in better shape. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, oh, I don't want to give up pizza. I don't want to give up sweets. But if you ask yourself, man, I never had a choice to like pizza. You know, I didn't choose pizza, man. My family introduced me to it. My friends, my older cousin, So these sweets, these foods that are junk food, I don't really like them. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't choose it. The choice was made for me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't buy my first pizza. You know what I mean? The first pizza I ate, I didn't fucking buy it. You know what I'm saying? It was introduced to me. And when you can detach from your identity, man, it's super empowering. I mean, I'm still learning it now. I'm still trying to disassociate with certain things because it wasn't of my choosing. It wasn't my choice. You know what I mean? It wasn't my choice to like apple pie. It wasn't my choice to like pizza. It wasn't my choice to like chocolate chip cookies. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't my choice the way I eat and live. So now I got to start asking myself, what did I choose? And if what I chose is my identity, and what I'm choosing, is it based on my culture or is it based on my free will? You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff you got to do, man. There's a lot of stuff you got to do, bro, and it will, you know what I mean? If you can rip yourself, think about it, man. If you can tear yourself from what you were forced to identify from, because that's what you got to look at it. You know what I'm saying? To become a full-time ghost, you got to look at everything you didn't choose to do in life as forced upon you. And it triggers something in your brain. Now your brain starts identifying a lot of things you like as forced. It was forced on you. It was what they call that word. Damn, it ain't bullying. I forget the word when someone forced themselves on you. Whatever, you know what I mean? You are a man only inside that matters, nothing outside. You see what Uncle Guns wrote. You are a man only inside that matters. Nothing outside of you gets a vote or say over anything at all, ever. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, yeah, man. I mean, it's a painful process. There's a lot of guys listening to this like, damn, shit, this is some fucking, level of brutality. You know what I mean? So I can't identify as African. I can't identify as Nigerian. I can't identify as Sicilian. I can't identify as an Italian. You know what I'm saying? This makes you think, you start questioning what was your choice in life. You know what I mean? It was a groundbreaking epiphany I had about the Casper Pill 2.0. Like, how can you become a ghost? Like, it's like, for example, I bring you to a restaurant. Like, let's say I bring you to a let me think of a country Mongolian. I bring you to a Mongolian restaurant. You know what I'm saying? The person that's attached to their identity, the identity they were raised on, will say, "Oh man, I can't eat this. You know what I mean? It's not American. It's not Italian. It ain't the way I was raised." You see, these are all limiters. You know what I'm saying? Your limits. And your limits are weaknesses because they're not your choice. You didn't choose to be Italian, man. You didn't fucking choose to be Jamaican. You didn't choose to be Haitian. You didn't choose none of this. And here's the funny thing about all this stuff you didn't choose. Italian, Haitian, whatever you are, it doesn't come before being just an earthling. You're a man, you're an earthling, bro. You know what I mean? They try to make this shit sound like you're a hippie because they know, man, if you were to claim the earth above your nationality, above your religion, above all that, if you just claimed your birthright as an earthling, you'd be absolutely detached. You know what I mean? Viva Italia. Hey, Tony, man. Tony, man, I know your weakness if you're Italian, man. I just gotta put some baked ziti on the ground on a plate. You know what I'm saying? And you'll just take one bite at a time, and eventually, you'll end up for the trap. You'll end up in the trap, Tony. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna play some baked ziti all around the neighborhood. But then again, man, you put out some fresh baked ziti, that might start a goddamn you know what I'm saying? Too many people, too many Italians might come out. You know. Hey. Hey, Tony bleeds garlic, oregano. You know what I'm saying? The pasta, you know. But yeah, so to me, man, it's a very painful process because your whole life you've been raised to identify as your nationality, your culture, and you don't even know that it was forced on you. It wasn't your choice. Your culture wasn't your choice, man. Your religion wasn't your choice. You know, I think that's why a lot of people that, let's say you were raised in a Christian family, you were raised in a very religious family, you start pushing away from it because a part of you starts questioning, is this something I chose? And, you know, naturally, the majority of people will just say, yeah, you know, it's my family. I got to be this way. And you got to understand what that means. That kind of means your life doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Identity detachment is very painful because you start realizing your life don't matter. Like, for example, if you identify as Jamaican, your whole life is all about being Jamaican, then how is that your life? I mean, it wasn't your choice. You didn't choose to be Jamaican. So you're basically implying that whatever choice was made for me, that is my life. You know what I'm saying? It's a very, very, it's a lot of mental, this could break your mind. You know what I'm saying? You start questioning your whole life. Your whole life, you know that thing where they have it in the movie, man. Before he died, his life flashed through. His whole life flashed through. Well, with this identity detachment, your whole life's gonna flash because now you start questioning everything. You start questioning everything you like, everything you chose in life based on is it your choice or was it something you had no choice in? You know what I'm saying? And it really will break your mind. But at the end, you'll be free. You won't have any limiters. If they bring you, like I said, I'll bring you to a Mongolian restaurant. You won't give a damn. You'll be like, yo, that's food, man. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. You know what I mean? Your culture won't limit you. You won't say, well, man, we Italians don't eat this type of thing. We Haitians don't eat this type of thing. We Indians, we British, we Irish don't eat this. You're gonna be, man, whatever. You know what I mean? It's of the earth. Let me eat this shit. Let me try it out. Unless I'm allergic. You know what I'm saying? But let me get back to the banner. Yeah, man, you're gonna go from minimalist to globalist. Because what's happening is this, man, because of everything that's happened, the way Biden has handled the country, the way even Trump handled the country when Trump entered America, he touted about being a businessman. And he did do something great for business, the opportunity zones, he expanded the hell out of it. But Trump didn't go full business. You know what I'm saying? Business would have been, marijuana is legal federally. You know what I'm saying? Mushrooms, federal. I'm going to legalize damn near everything that should be legal business. I'm going to legalize, you know what I'm saying? Trump should have been legalizing, what the hell is it again? When you marry, polygamy will be legal federally because the more a man has children, the more wives he has, the more he can, he's going to increase the population. B, he's going to work harder. He's going to do more business. He's going to bring in more Americans. You know what I'm saying? Trump's going to legalize prostitution. It's going to make money. It's going to free people. Who gives a fuck? It's about money. This is America. This is a land of freedom and liberty. I mean, the only place in America that's damn near free is Vegas. You know what I mean? I'd say the capital of America, it isn't Washington, man. It ain't Washington. You know what I'm saying? The closest thing to America is closest thing to America is Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Vegas is I mean, if you want to experience the American dream, it's not about going to New York. It's not about going to California. It's about going to Vegas. Vegas is the purest, the closest you can get to to being in America. You know what I'm saying? Where's the guy bro in the chat? Oh, guy bro. Let me see. Trump passed the Foster Act, which shut Backpage and Craigslist down. Yeah, Trump's the one who ended Backpage, man. Backpage was fulfilling a lot of men's needs, man. You know, a lot of business was being done on Backpage. They accused Backpage of smuggling children, some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's funny how Backpage gets shut down for smuggling, for accusation of child smuggling, but not the politicians that were caught in meeting children on islands and sleeping with children. That ain't got shut down because hey, their politicians are corruption. But the thing I'm saying is, man, you gotta understand, man. Whatever Trump didn't fulfill it. He didn't go full business. If Trump, I tell people this, dude. If Trump would have went full business mode, he would have had 50 terms. He would have been the president until he died. You know what I'm saying? If Trump legalized prostitution, marijuana federally, mushrooms federally, legalized cocaine, you know what I mean? Delegalized sexual propaganda against your children. You know what I'm saying? Dude, Trump would have been worshipped like a god. You know what I'm saying? If Trump would have legalized all these things, legalized polygamy, legalized prostitution, lowered the drinking age from 21 to 18, because it doesn't make fucking sense that you could join the army at 18, but you can't drink a beer at 18. It's stupid. You know what I'm saying? If Trump would have just made everything back to the old America, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people think, oh man, we're in the greatest time in America. No, dude, America back in, a lot of people think racism is the biggest issue in America. No, far from it. The biggest problem in America is this whole country's built around ageism. Ageism is what killed America. I mean, back in the 40s and 50s, you could be 15 years old working at as an auto mechanic. You know what I'm saying? You could be 15 as an auto mechanic, bro. You could be 15 working a manager of a supermarket or running your father's business. You know what I'm saying? You could be 13. You were the paper boy or you were working in a factory. I'm not saying all the treatment was great, but that was true potential. You could reach your potential, man. You know what I'm saying? America used to be about, yo, if you're ready to do it, you can do it. You know what I'm saying? If you're 12 years old and you know what I'm saying, you want to be an auto mechanic, go be a 12-year-old auto mechanic. You know what I'm saying? You're 16 years old, you want to open up a business? Open up a business. You know what I'm saying? America at its purest. That's why the gold pill is only going to expand because, I went back to Haiti, man. In Haiti, you could drink at 18, 16. You could drink when you're ready. When you want to drink and you're ready, fuck it. You could drink, man. You're allowed to live your life. You know what I'm saying? That you know what I mean? You don't have this ageism limiter. You know what I'm saying? We have a whole school system designed on, well, you're going to graduate high school by 17 or 18. Nah, man, well, why can't you graduate high school at 12? Why can't that be the norm? And here's how stupid it is that you could take your GED. Think about it. Think about how the system is set up. You can take your GED test one test when you failed. When you finally got kicked out of school, now you could take a test called a GED. If you went to prison, you could take a GED test to basically pass high school in one day. One fucking day you could pass high school with one test. But we go to school, we got to spend 5, we got to spend 8 years. We got to spend all this fucking time wasting our lives versus, yo, man, he's 12 years old. He's a fucking, he's already smarter than any high school kid, man. He's graduating. He's passing high school at 12 fucking years old. You know what I'm saying? But instead, we got a system predicated and designed on we got to keep them in school. We got to keep this indoctrination. We got to keep this taxation going. You know what I'm saying? What is it? When I was in school, I remember when I was in school, man, some of the homies went up a grade. He was too smart. He went up a grade. But from what I heard, to go up a grade, you got to pay money. Think about it. The public school is paid and funded by the taxpayers, but you got to pay to get your kid to a higher grade. Listen to how stupid and fucking corrupt it is, man. Give me a minute. Second. My bad. I had to put some, mosquito spray. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. I mean, this is how stupid the country is, man. I mean, when you look at America's past, you're like, damn, man, if they would have fixed the child law, the work conditions, you know what I'm saying? If you could fix the work conditions of the 1940s for children and women, it was perfect. You know what I'm saying? Of course, remove the segregation and racism and all that bullshit, remove that because the dumb thing about a lot of people think racism, I like to shut it down. A lot of people think, oh man, the blacks marched to eat in white restaurants, and no, that's bullshit. Dude, it wasn't about eating in restaurants. Blacks and white people were already eating together. They've been eating together since before the 1800s. It had nothing to do with eating together. It had to do with taxation. If you're gonna take my fucking tax money, you know what I'm saying, to fund the neighborhood, then there shouldn't be a segregated drinking fountain. How the fuck is there a segregated drinking fountain when you're taking the taxes of everybody in that community, white or black? It had nothing to do with eating together, all this progressive bullshit that they're pushing down our throats, playing that fucking Martin Luther King speech every fucking chance they have. Those liberal pop tarts, man. You know what I'm saying? I had a dream that one day I could share a Big Mac with a white man and his children. That one day I could eat a McFrosty. That one day children, black, white, would sit in McDonald's and eat a McNugget together. That's my dream. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get get the fuck out of here, man. Nobody has that dream. Every American's dream is, yo, if you gonna tax me, man, there better be representation. You know what I'm saying? The biggest thing in America, this is why I get shocked. This is why I say the Libertarian Party has failed, is that the Libertarian Party should be the biggest party in America. It should be the most popular party in America, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? It's not, because the Libertarian Party's operation, the way they process themselves, isn't American enough. It ain't the true form of America. You know what I mean? Most libertarians, to me, it's very hard to distinguish a libertarian from a Republican at times. They tend to socialize with the same type of people. You know what I mean? To me, when a buddy of mine I was talking to told me about what a libertarian is, I was like, damn. So you libertarians are about freedom, limitation on government, and all this and that. I'm like, yo, that is fire. That is fucking awesome. You know what I'm saying? And then I asked him, I'm like, then why aren't the libertarians that popular? Because, man, if you look at the libertarian practice, a lot of times it tends to look like there's some type of either a racial entry point or an economic entry point. You know what I'm saying? The truth is, most Americans should be libertarian. You know what I'm saying? But the face of the Libertarian Party, the way they practice, I mean, in all honesty, the Libertarian Party should be taking over this country. You know, rappers, there's so many people that would just jump on the Libertarian boat. You know what I'm saying? But then you look at the face of the Libertarian Party and you're like, man, Libertarians look so, I guess y'all just, what they call that? The Republicans. Y'all just the rebel Republicans. That's what the Libertarians are, rebellious Republicans. That's how the party tends to look like. You know what I mean? It doesn't match what it's talking about. You know, libertarians should be partying with rappers, basketball players. Yo, libertarians should be taking over this whole country. You know what I'm saying? Because the Libertarian Party sounds like the party of America. You know what I'm saying? Americans just want you to get the fuck out of their face, man. You know what I'm saying? Freedom is about getting the fuck out of people's face, man. You know, I don't want to hear what you're saying. I don't want to talk to you. Get the fuck out my face. You know what I mean? Give me my space and my freedom. You know what I'm saying? Their noses up in the air. They think their ideas will persuade people on face value. However, they neglect the culture. Democrats attack the culture and redistribute income. They don't care about economics. Yeah. Well, I mean, the Democrats, man, they care about economics. The Democrats care about the economics of victimhood. The whole Democratic Party is built on victimhood economics. You know, let's remove the fathers from the community. Let's start the testing in the black community, remove the fathers, then we'll reap the benefits of a defenseless mother without a logical man in the household. Then we'll refine tune the whole society to run on emotion. That's why we got these SJWs, social justice warriors, and all this crap. Because, yo, the Democrats have reformatted the society to be that of a victimized society. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I didn't grow up with a father. I didn't grow up with this, that. Easy prey. Easy. You know what I'm saying? Easy, man. A Democrat is foaming at the mouth. In my honest opinion, a Democratic, you know what I mean? A married Democrat can't get hard without the sound of victimization. You know what I'm saying? And I'd say a Republican can't get hard without removing a person. Oh man, I'm going to be conservative by removing polygamy. I'm going to be conservative by removing prostitution. You know what I'm saying? You're like, dude, what the fuck does that have to do with being conservative? You know what I'm saying? To me, I look at it like this. The Democrats want to destroy the natural family and identity of families. Oh man, what's good, man? Anthony Dream Johnson, what's good, man? And Tony, man, Rosebud might be knocking at your door soon, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, well, feminism, the thing is this, man, 21. Feminism is cancer created by weak men, man. Feminism was funded and fueled by corrupt men. You know what I'm saying? Corrupt men. Oh, Jared, what's good, man? What's good, man? Feminism isn't woman-made. It's man-made. The problem we got in the manosphere is that nobody wants to say that feminism is man-made. You know what I'm saying? Because how can women let's say 1800s, how can women in the 1800s, oh, War Room was good, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 1848, women to boys. Yeah. The thing you got to ask about feminism is this, man. How can women at a time when everyone in political office were men, how can women create laws? Feminism is man-made, man. You know, and to me, if a lot of men would just say that, yo, feminism is man-made, then we'd start looking at our leadership. We'd be holding them accountable. we'd be saying, man, fuck, I can't vote for you. I can't vote for you because you're Republican, because your history pinpoints to you creating feminism. I can't vote for you, you're Democrat. Your history points to you supporting the creation of feminism. I mean, I think it was Ronald Reagan who created the no fault divorce. It was Reagan. I think it was Reagan, no fault divorce. You know what I'm saying? So we got to look at it like that, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how we got to look at it. We got to actually look at the source of the disease. The source of feminism, man, is man. It's man-made, and it's man-made by these two parties, the Democrats, the Republicans. Man-made, brother. And once you accept that it's man-made, now it becomes man. Because to me, you know, 21 Studios, you gotta look at it like this. How does it sound? Like, how does it sound that you got a whole group of men saying, yo, man, women are destroying the country. They're so powerful. They're so strong. You know, they created feminism. They destroyed the country. Then at the same time, these men will say, well, we're stronger than women. We're tougher. We're smarter. If that's true, then why the hell are you screaming that women literally changed the whole country of feminism? It's the point of weakness, man. You know what I'm saying? And saying that feminists are this powerful and this strong, it's actually a man, you know, bowing down and being submissive. You know what I'm saying? I don't fear no woman, man. When I see you, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. I'm gonna tell you something. When I see a woman, for example, let's say a woman divorced her man, you know what I'm saying, is changing the sex of their children. You know what I'm saying? Other men will say, oh my God, that woman's pure evil and all that. I'm gonna look at it and say, who the fuck fueled her? Who gave her these abilities? Who gave her these rights to do that? And you're gonna look, and the source of all his powers is corrupt government. This corrupt government that's been planning this shit since the fucking 1700s, man. This shit, man, has been planned the fuck out, man. Because, I mean, when women got the right to vote, there were no women in office. There were no women in political office when women got the same rights to vote as men. There were no women in political office. So the whole source of feminism is corrupt men. You know what I'm saying? And when you look at it like that, you start realizing the source of this power. You know what I'm saying? The source of the corruption isn't the women. It's, dude, man, we men have been at war with each other since our species was here, man. You know what I mean? I think even in the womb, they say in the womb, you got two boys in a womb, like two male twins. They're fighting in the womb. You know what I'm saying? You ever notice that one twin comes out extremely passive, soft, like a coward, you know? Then the other twin is just dominant, strong, you know what I'm saying? Ready to fight anybody. Because, dude, that twin has been beating the shit out of his twin in the womb forever to dominate him. You know what I'm saying? So one twin comes out as passive, one twin comes out as aggressive and dominant. You know what I'm saying? So to me, man, we got to look at the source. A woman trying to change the sex of her child, I don't blame the woman. I look at the law. Women are a reflection of what men allow. You know what I'm saying? Because if the women were so powerful and so strong and feminism is this and that, then explain to me why all these other countries, Mexico, you know what I'm saying, Iran, Iraq, Ukraine, you know, the list goes on. How come the women aren't dominating there? You know what I'm saying? How come the women aren't the dominant force up there legally? Because the men haven't been corrupt enough to place the women ahead of their male public to increase the source of corruption. Like, I'll tell you the truth, man, and this is why I say more men will go gold-pilled and become global-minded, is that, yo, You can never change the laws in America. You can't. You can't change the laws because the male vote doesn't have the weight that it should. You know what I'm saying? As soon as women can vote the same level as men without the same responsibility, the male vote becomes worthless. You know what I'm saying? The whole goal of the government was to, how do we filter out the male vote? You know what I'm saying? How do you filter out the male vote? You give women the right to vote with the same value as men. You know what I'm saying? If women were to vote and their vote was worth 25% that of a man, it could have worked. We still would have had the country would have still been able to be saved, because the government would have to worry about the weight of the male vote. You know what I'm saying? But when you have a country where the women have the same voting power as the men, yet they don't have the same, physiology. They don't have the same logical. They're not the dominant sex. Then you have corruption, man. You know what I'm saying? As soon as women can vote just like men, it's corrupt. The system is already broken. The system is already broken. You know what I'm saying? And most men in the manosphere won't say this, man. Dude, the corruption starts once you give women rights, the same level of rights as men, without the qualifications. It's corrupt. The day America gave women the same voting power as men, it ended. The country ended, man. It was over. You know what I'm saying? Because men before women could vote, it was all about, we got to keep that other man in office. He's got to keep his promise. He's got to keep his integrity. He's got to be honorable. We got to vote him in. And if we find out he's corrupt, we're going to handle him. We're going to handle him, man. He's going to get handled. You know what I'm saying? Manhood. When you make a promise to a man, you got to be worried about delivering, because there'll be consequences. There'll be consequences. And what's happening is the gold pill, a lot of men are becoming global minded. They're looking at America for what it is. America is a place where you make your money, man. America's become a source of profit. You won't make more money anywhere in the world than you could make in America. China, there's a lot of billionaires in China. I think they put that China now has the most billionaires, most people that became billionaires, but a lot of those numbers could be flooded, faked. And I mean, a lot of Chinese business has to do with American corruption. You know what I'm saying? America, think about marijuana, why it's illegal. Everything in America used to be made out of hemp, shirts, chairs, everything. You know what I'm saying? The corrupt government, they made weed and marijuana illegal, so they can outsource everything that was made in America overseas. So they can remove the profits out of Americans. You know what I'm saying? Because the day marijuana becomes legally federal, it will change all of America, man. Shirts, everything will be made in America. Ropes, a lot of things we take for granted that we don't think could be made here, like brooms, shirts, anything that's wood-like will be made out of hemp. Shirts, clothing, everything will be made in America. And it would save the environment. You know what I'm saying? A lot of men are waking up. They're becoming globalists. Because look at it, dude. We got to worry about the fucking monkeypox. Right after Conan 19, all of a sudden, we got to worry about the fucking monkeypox. During the same time, we got inflation increasing because of the fucking government. You know what I'm saying? You got Roe v. Wade, all these distractions, attacks. So they're attacking us with a new viral disease, monkeypox. They're now creating a false narrative that America's becoming traditional again by removing Roe v. Wade. You know what I'm saying? Conan 19, the attack on the American senses, you start realizing that in America, there's no room for a personal life, man. There's only room for profit. You know what I'm saying? This is why this is the land of opportunity. You know what I mean? You can make so much money in America, it's crazy, but you can't have a personal life. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can live off grid, but even off grid, they'll attack you. You know what I'm saying? They'll attack you off grid, man. You know what I'm saying? If weed was legal, man, this country would be free. You know, but it is what it is, man. But I'll say this, man. A lot of men, especially after Conan 19, the Destroyer, a lot of men are becoming minimalist anyway. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Mike, what's good, man? A lot of men are becoming minimalists. A lot of men have gone off grid. And the biggest thing that's grown in America is a lot of people are homesteading where they start farms right in their backyard, their home. So a lot of men, man, have gone back to minimalism. And most importantly, they're going back to being nomadic. You know what I'm saying? A lot of men are going back to being nomadic. I got some homies I talked to that told me, yo, I'm moving. I'm moving to this state because it's cheaper. I'm moving to that state because it has more land. A lot of men are becoming nomadic. And a lot of men are becoming globalists because they're realizing they're trying to devalue your dollar domestically. You know what I'm saying? So if your dollar is being disrespected domestically, you're going to look overseas. Look at Bitcoin, man. You know what I'm saying? Look at the Bitcoin crash. And, yeah, look at the Bitcoin crash, man. We in the Black Pill community been saying the Bitcoin's about to crash because the Bitcoin isn't backed by an army. It isn't backed by a military. The Bitcoin is really, really a distraction for Americans to invest their money overseas. You know what I mean? I talked to a lot of guys back in when Bitcoin was on the rise. Oh man, I made millions off this Bitcoin. You know, and I used to tell them, dude, Bitcoin is owned by someone else. And we all know they could do a tweet like the dude who owned I think it's called Dogecoin or whatever, Dogcoin, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Dogecoin. He went on Twitter and said, well, I'd rather spend my money on Bitcoin than Dogecoin. So he devalued the worth of Dogecoin. At least with the American dollar, you're aware that America prints the money. Even if it's corruption, America's printing the money and has a lot of influence overseas. But with Bitcoin and all these coins, they're not backed by a military. They're backed by assumptions. You know what I'm saying? Cryptocurrency is backed by assumptions, and you assume this and assume that. People are saying it's deregulated, but your Bitcoin's worth is based on dollars. If Bitcoin was truly completely deregulated, Bitcoin would be worth based on Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? You'd be walking outside and a couple guys bought something with Bitcoin. You know, of course it's dollar investments, whatever, but its worth is based on its own currency, cryptocurrency, not based on a dollar. To me, man, I look at crypto as a distraction from global investment. You know what I'm saying? You could literally buy, what is it? I was talking to somebody in Haiti. You could buy over 10 acres of land for the equivalent of, I think, probably $5,000 or something. You know, overseas, you could buy so much, you could own so much. You know what I'm saying? So to me, man, there's a lot going on, and a lot more men will go gold pilled because they're looking at their lives domestically. I mean, what is safe, dude? What is safe domestically? 2008, the banks destroyed the real estate industry. They, you know what I'm saying? And they got bailed out by the government. You know what I'm saying? Then the auto industry got bailed out. Then you go to 2020 with Conan 19. The airplanes got bailed out, but the American public didn't get bailed out. American public didn't get bailed out at all. You know what I'm saying? So you're starting to look at things, and you're looking at it. Oh, don't be bagging on Bitcoin. Solo might be watching. Hey man, there's a lot of guys that's on that Bitcoin and digital coin and all that. And I'm not against it. At the end of the day, you will make your investment, but look at the crash, man. I know some people that dropped the thousands of dollars on Bitcoin, and now that $1,000 is worth $10. You know what I'm saying? You know, so to me, man, they could have invested that thousand overseas, man. They could have owned some land. There's a lot of shit they could have been doing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you buying Hunter Biden coin? Oh man, Biden box coin. Yeah, so to me, man, a lot men are looking at it. And then Obamacare destroyed the independent business. You can't start a business now without being forced to provide insurance. And really that only benefited the Fortune 500 big ass businesses that could, you know, negotiate and get insurance and save money and pretend they don't have enough money to pay for increases and raises and all that. You know what I'm saying? So to me, man, there's a lot of BS that's been going on. And what's happened with the country is that you start looking at it. And then Conan 19, which was the nail in the coffin for the businesses in America. You know what I'm saying? Conan 19 caused a lot of small businesses. Dude, there are restaurants that have been around for 50 years that closed, 20 years, 100 years that closed because of Conan 19. So the government has hit the American public with, of course, the corruption when it came to, you know what I'm saying, providing aid and mortgages. You know what I'm saying? The corruption when it came to, Obamacare, forcing health insurance on corporations. So now they limit the hours you could work. You know what I'm saying? Dude, man, there's a lot of things going on. And the American that lives here is starting to say, man, I could die here wasting my life fighting a fight no one's ever won. You know what I'm saying? I could fight the government and ignore that they got trillions of dollars, corporate backing, a military. You know what I'm saying? Other countries are interested. Like, a lot of people don't get it. Marijuana isn't legal because the American government wants it to be illegal. Marijuana is illegal because it would hurt China. It would hurt Vietnam. It would hurt any country that is outsourced to provide clothing, to provide product for America. Dude, if marijuana was legal, China would go out of business. China would go out of business in America. They'd probably lose over $50 billion to their economy if marijuana was legal. Because now all of a sudden you got clothing manufacturers making money. So, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't understand that America is global. That's why I say a lot of guys will start seeking out the gold pill and becoming global minded. You know what I'm saying? Becoming global minded because they're gonna start taking that gold pill oath. Yeah, I never got the PPP, even though my account suggested. Glad I didn't. Yeah, oh, Tony, man, that's great. You didn't fall for that PPP loan. That's scam. Look how they try to scam the American with a loan, but they won't scam the banks when they bail them out. They won't scam the airplane industry when they bail them out. You know what I mean? Automotive industry when they bail them out. But when it comes to helping the American, you're risking a scam. You know, a lot of black pillars, man, are taking the gold pill oath, man. A lot of guys are minimalizing their lives. You know what I'm saying? They're accepting because the black pill makes you legally observant. You observe the law. You observe the law and you start understanding that legally, man, I got nothing to gain here but profit. You know what I'm saying? Business. And even business wise, I'm limited. I'm limited by Obamacare. You know what I mean? Limited by some domestic violence laws. I'm limited by hiring men, women. I gotta respect pronouns at a fucking job when that shit could be changed at any fucking time. You know what I'm saying? Shit is getting crazy, man. Shit is getting crazy up here, man. You gotta know somebody's pronoun. You know what I'm saying? I identify as a fucking bear. That's why I'm holding a jar of fucking honey, man. And for you to call me a man instead of in fact, fuck that. I identify as Winnie the Pooh, man. I identify as Winnie the Pooh. That's why I got a jar of honey, and I keep calling everybody Tigger, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I identify as Winnie the Pooh. That's why I'm calling you Tigger right now. And I need you to respect my pronouns, man. It's insane, man. It's fucking insane. So a lot of people are looking at the domestics and saying, man, I got more to lose than to gain the longer I stay here. I got to get my money here. And you know, the thing about America, you do your business here. Yo, you got to make your money, do your business. You know what I'm saying? Do your business, make your money. But other than that, dude, you know, you got to get out. Because here's the thing, dude, you could be worth $1 billion. All it takes is you hiring somebody and not saying their pronoun they identify as. And now you got a fucking lawsuit down your throat. You know what I'm saying? My boss didn't use my proper pronouns, so I'm suing him. I'm suing my boss for not using my proper pronoun. You know what I'm saying? Every 2 weeks I identify as something else. You know what I'm saying? And the reason they bring up and they support all this pronoun stuff is, dude, it helps the lawyers make money. Helps the lawyers make money, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a dance between corruption and money. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. Taxes are going insane. Dude, to me, you make your money and you're becoming minimalistic, man. A lot more people are becoming minimalistic, and a lot more Americans are basically changing their life. And a lot more Americans will become global minded. They're going to start realizing, dude, America's profiting globally. I got to profit globally. Dude, America has bases all over the world. So why don't you have bases all over the world where you want to live? You know what I'm saying? Where you want to live. But, you know, man, this has been Hold the Truth Hostage. Want to thank everybody for coming on, and, you know, feel free to check my website. You know what I'm saying? This is a book I wrote called, you know, if you're looking for a good, entertaining book, check out the book I wrote called Simptagion. It's a book about, you know, it's a book about women, cat ladies. You know what I'm saying? It's about a virus develops from cat ladies hoarding a lot of cats, and now this disease is infecting men and turning them to like simp beasts, simp animals. You know what I'm saying? It's very inspired by the manosphere, and you know, you'll enjoy it. But like I said, man, a lot more men are taking the gold pill oath. A lot of men are starting to prioritize global access over domestics. You know what I'm saying? And they're going to become more minimalistic. You're going to see less men buy new cars. You're going to see less men invest in houses. You know what I mean? They even got YouTube channels now. There are YouTube channels where people are living in vans, you know, living in vans, living in buses. You know what I'm saying? More men are becoming minimalistic. Because here, you want to know why you're gonna go minimalistic? Let me put back the banner. You know what I'm saying? Why you're gonna go minimalistic to globalist? Because you can't trust your investments domestically anymore. You buy a house, you buy a house in a nice ass town. Guess what? The fucking bankers allow loans to people that can't afford it, and it destroys that community. You know what I'm saying? You start a business, Obamacare is on your back. You know what I'm saying? The pronoun shit is on your back. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are realizing that you can't have guarantees investments domestically. Yeah, of course you could live off grid until they make it illegal. And it's happened even in Texas where a guy was living off grid and he was building a pond or a lake in his backyard. And guess what? They tried to arrest him and take away his home because the city didn't approve of him making a fucking lake in his backyard. You know what I mean? And he owned acres of land. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people will become more minimalistic. They're gonna more men are traveling overseas than ever before. You know what I mean? That's why I said with the black pill, yo, get your fucking passport, man. Get your passport. Your passport is the key to freedom. Your passport is your way to maximize being American. Because the dollar has high value in many other countries. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Or you identify as Duke of Doxington. Oh yeah, I gotta remember, man. I always gotta let people know, man. Let people know that if Duke doesn't agree with you, if Duke doesn't agree with you, the way you talk or the honesty you drop, you will be doxxed. You know what I'm saying? He will find out where you live. You know what I mean? But like I said, man, a lot of guys are looking at overseas, man, because the only investment you can make now is overseas. That's guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? You go overseas where the dollar's worth more, you live better, and by your dollar having more worth, you're more prepared to leave that country overseas if it starts getting bad. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say you gotta become a ghost. The ghost prioritizes. You gotta look at a ghost. A ghost can move through walls, man. That means a ghost values mobility through anything. You know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta take that Casper pill, man. You gotta become a ghost. There's a lot more men are valuing mobility. And here's the thing about the black pill. The black pill is increasing. A lot more guys are getting exposed to the black pill. You know what I'm saying? In fact, let me read it. I, Duke of Doxington, hereby declare any man who does not agree with a part-time straight bisexual man giving advice about masculinity shall be doxed to their grave. You know what I'm saying? So to me, man, a lot more people are being exposed. The black pill is going mainstream. And the gray pill is increasing. As we've seen that's happened. Some black pillars have gone gray. You know what I'm saying? Gone back to the system. And the dark gray pill, you got wheat waffles, promoting the dark gray pill, which actually fits the American narrative on mental health. So the dark gray pill is about to go mainstream. A lot of money will be made off the dark gray pill, telling men your life is over. Your life is over if you can't find a woman to love you. Your life is over because you're 6 foot under a 6 foot. Your life is over. You know what I'm saying? These guys will go on medication. They're gonna go on medication and all that stuff, man. So the dark gray pill is growing. The gray pillars are growing. But at the same time, man, something's happening. The gold pill, a lot of black pillars are going gold. They're moving overseas. And a lot of guys are learning, even if they don't know about it, they're getting exposed to the worth of being a global citizen. and it's increasing. You know what I'm saying? That's why this Roe v. Wade, that's why I'm not covering it. A lot of men have taken up, due to MGTOW, the red pill, not the red pill, most likely MGTOW. I'd say due to MGTOW, the black pill. When you say dark gray pill, do you mean the looks pill? Because I thought the looks pill was the rich. No, 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 Mike. The dark gray pill is when you tell a man his whole life is based on his appearance, as in your whole life value. So let's say a guy's 5'5". You know what I'm saying? A dark gray pillar will say, dude, your life is over, bro. It's over for you. You're 5'5". You know what I'm saying? The women won't validate your existence. It's over. When in reality, dude, we live in a country where you got Brad Pitt getting divorced. Dude, you were born. It's over for any man in the West. Any man in the West that values starting a family and all that stuff, it's over. You know what I'm saying? A man doesn't exist in the West, bro. It's over for you. It's over for you as soon as being a man and having authority is wrong. So a guy 5 foot tall or 6 foot, like I'm 6'7". You know what I'm saying? I could go full Tyrone. I could become that animal if I wanted to. But the price, you know what I'm saying? The price of waking up to know that a woman will hold my life hostage with child support, domestic abuse accusations, and all that crap. You know what I'm saying? It's over for being a man in the West. You know what I'm saying? Because the government is so corrupt. How do you increase government? A lot of guys don't see what the LGBT and all this stuff means. A lot of guys think, oh man, they're just trying to make our schools gay. They're trying to. No, man, the government increases. You increase the government. The more men turn gay, the more men want to have operations to become an Autobot or Decepticon, the more government increases, man. You increase the government. That's why they got that guy swimming in a girl with women. That's why you had them have in a MMA fight a man versus a woman. It's increasing the government. You increase the government through feminizing men. The more feminized men are, the more government you need to protect them. You got in the black community a lot of drag queens or trannies saying we need more protection because you have a lot of them faking being women and chasing drunk and alcoholic men. And when those men wake up to find out they were with a Decepticon, they beat the shit out of them. Or worse, they even end up graving. You know what I'm saying? Put them in a graveyard. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you increase a lot of men. And this is why I said a black pill, we're expanding. Black pill 3.0, we're evolving. Because no other group of men in the manosphere are talking about that gay men increase the government. The more gay men become, the more government you need to protect them, the more government you need to stand up. Because when a man chooses to be a woman, he basically has abandoned his manhood, and now he needs the government to be the man in his life. So you get more government, the more feminized, and the more homosexual you make your male population. You need more government because to become homosexual and to become a tranny or a Decepticon, a drag queen, whatever it is, you're surrendering your manhood. So now you need the government to be the man in your life. And since the government is basically made itself in the middle, the government has stepped over men. The government has stepped over men and said, we're the best man. We're the best option for any woman. Us, the government. You know what I'm saying? You're better off getting an EBT card than getting a husband's check. You know what I'm saying? You're better off getting us to decrease the amount you should pay to have your child babysitted than to have a father in that child's life. You know what I'm saying? It's all about government expansion. The government expands through corruption, and I'm trying to remember. I think JP said it. Uh, delusion. Delusion. Where is it? JP said it. Give me a minute. I gotta look. Yeah, dysfunctional. You know what I'm saying? The government increases through dysfunction and corruption. You know what I'm saying? Made the men so dysfunctional by not having a father in their life that they're wearing skirts. They're becoming non-binary, all that bullshit, non-binary, sexually fluid. You know what I'm saying? It's to feminize the men. Once you feminize the men, you can increase the government. You know what I'm saying? You can increase the government, dude. And no one in the manosphere will tell you this. This is why the black pill is growing and we're evolving, man. We're evolving at a level that no other group in the manosphere is evolving at the rate we're evolving. They can't even keep up. You know what I'm saying? There's guys still talking about the black pill 2.0 before the gray pill was discovered, man. You know what I'm saying? The more you feminize men, the more government. Because to become a feminine man is to give up your manhood. And if who doesn't have a manhood? It's women. And who does the government align themselves to? Women. You know what I'm saying? If women are agents of the government, then to become an agent of the government as a man, you have to give up your manhood. You got to give it up. You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of men in the manosphere and the lesser pill community aren't talking about. They're not black pill. They're too attached to their government. They're too attached to be able to speak on this level of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? The gayer your community gets, the more government increases. You have to increase the government. This is why you have them protecting pronouns. You know what I'm saying? I identify. That's why you got a Decepticon going into a bar saying, I identify as a woman. You know what I'm saying? So and I said this on a previous stream, since this Decepticon identified as a woman, and if this Decepticon wasn't honest about their sexuality to you as a man in the bar, and you wake up, you're drunk as fuck, and you end up waking up to a fucking full-blown Decepticon where they didn't even cut their balls off yet. They didn't even cut their fucking sausage. You wake up in a bed and you're like, holy shit, that's you a fucking man. I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. You beat the shit out of this Decepticon, and then the Decepticon goes to court and says, well, I identified as a woman. So him beating me up is him beating up a woman. You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys don't get the tricks of these pronouns. You know what I mean? We're in an anti-male authority. You know what I mean? You want to watch a video on how I think, how I look at society. I made a video called Male Limitation Society. We're in a male limitation society. The whole goal of this society is to limit you as a male, as a man. We're in a male limitation society. Everything is about limiting your manhood. Oh man, you should only be married to one woman. What the fuck you mean? I'm a man. Maybe I want 5 women. Well, what the fuck you mean I can't wife up 5 women? Why can't I have a harem? Oh, well, true love is one man and one woman. Get the fuck out of here. When was that? When was that in our nature? You know what I'm saying? I'm a 10-woman man. I need 10. What if I need 10 women to fulfill my masculine, my masculinity? What if my masculinity, I need 10 women? Well, sir. You must understand that's not conservative. That's not progressive. You know what I'm saying? We're in a male limitation society. You know what I'm saying? Think about how society's set up. I gotta look for one woman to have children with when they're in, and I gotta choose one when there's hundreds of thousands. You know what I'm saying? Isn't that a waste of time? Isn't that increasing the time where I don't have children? I gotta keep checking. Well, yeah, I gotta choose one. It's gotta be the specialist one, the specialist woman of all women, even though all women will do the same thing. She'll give birth, she'll cook and clean or take care of her fucking kids. You know what I'm saying? Why the fuck do I need to take one this special thing? What the fuck's so special about something that's been done forever? Well, you need one. You must find one special woman. She will wear a special shoe. You know what I'm saying? We're in the Cinderella bullshit, man. We live in a Cinderella society. You know what I'm saying? Find that one woman that fits that shoe, fits that magic fucking shoe. Get the fuck out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, you can't have more than one woman. That would be unconservative of you. That would be charlatan, and that would be against our society. Get the fuck out of here, man. We're in a male limitation society, man. You got to open your eyes. You know what I'm saying? The system's telling you, oh, you can't pay for sex even though she's telling you to pay for sex. You know what I'm saying? Oh, take me to a big bar, spend this money, that money. You know what I'm saying? The highest level of inflation is sexual inflation. You know what I'm saying? Sexual inflation is extreme right now. You know what I'm saying? Take her to a concert. Then after you take her to a concert, wait for another date, blah, 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 spend, spend, spend. The inflation for sex is at an all-time high. I mean, inflation for sex is higher than economical inflation because the price on sex is so high on a relationship. And this is how crazy you could tell that sexual inflation is far more insane than regular inflation is that, dude, yes, the price of bologna is now $5 instead of $1. So you pay $5 for that bologna. But the inflation of sex is, well, not one date, not one concert, not one, not two. Let me get my count check. Not one, not two, not three, not four, not five, not six, not seven, not eight, not 20, but 40 dates. 40 dates to take her out. Ha, ha, ha. Yeah, man, it's insane, bro. This is why the black pill is increasing. And, they're trying to say, oh, black pillar gave up. We didn't give up on nothing, man. We didn't give up at all. The black pillar just looks at the world through a legal lens and says, fuck it, man. Legally as a man, you know what I'm saying? I'm limited by being a man. I'm targeted for being a man. This ain't the society where I could even raise my children. I mean, fuck, man. You got to worry about your kid going to kindergarten and they're telling your kid, yes, Timmy, if you wake up tired or you feel sick, you should have a sex change. Go heal. You know what I mean? They put the child, they got fucking, whose voice? Barney. Go heal. No, that's the Goofy. That's Goofy. Go heal. That's right, sonny boy. If you wake up, go heal. You wake up in the morning, son, and you feel sick, go heal. You might need a sex change. You know what I'm saying? This is the society you want to have your children in? Disney is targeting your children to have a sex change. Fucking Disney. Come on, man. This is why the black pill is increased every fucking. In fact, let me show it, man. Let me show it. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people tend to think I'm BSing. Look at that. This is my channel, man, and I'm basically shadow banned to hell. And look at it. Look at the increase. The number you gotta look at is that 18 to 24 is at 12%. 25 to 34 is at 59%. And then, of course, Gen X and later millennials are at, what I'm saying, 26%. Then I got some Gen Xers, bro. Every day the black pill increases. But another thing that's increasing is gold pill. A lot of black pillers saying, man, fuck it. Dude, there ain't no hope here, man. That's the problem. You know what I'm saying? You need hope. And we all know what hope leads to, man. Hope leads to a tight rope. You know what I'm saying? That's what hope leads to, a tight rope. You know what I'm saying? A rope necklace. You know what I'm saying? Or a wrist knife. Either way, or a combo. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So to me, man, it's increasing. The black pill is increasing at an exponential rate. And of course, the gray pill would increase and the dark gray pill will increase. But the gold pill is increasing, man. And, the gold pill is, global awareness is getting better and better. Because, I mean, even if you watch the news right now on YouTube, a lot of YouTubers are promoting the gold pill without even knowing. They're promoting the global mindset where they're like, oh, man, you got all this woke and, super LGBT agenda crap here, but in China, they don't. You know what I'm saying? In Brazil, they don't. A lot of countries are banning movies from America because they don't want their children groomed. You know what I'm saying? So that's training men to look at the world. And a lot of men are getting a globalist outlook and saying, fuck, dude, the other countries are better. I want to start a family. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You're gonna, I keep telling Tony, man, wish in one hand and shit. See what Tony said, wish in one hand and shit in the other. See which happens. Hey, man, I tell you this, Tony, that shit is happening quicker than that wish. 100% on that. A lot of men are traveling, man. And the news, all the YouTube media you consume is telling you how the world is spitting on American content. You know what I'm saying? A lot of Chinese, Asians, Hispanics, South Americans, Europeans are avoiding American content or banning it. They're banning entertainment from America that's seeking to fucking groom their children. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. Back in the day, you had to worry about your son getting beat up or your son, you know what I'm saying, being sick or something. Now you got to worry about your son coming back home wearing a dress from school. And the teacher told him, it's perfectly fine, Timothy. You should wear a dress. It'll make you feel more glorious, Timothy. It'll make you feel more glorious. Wear this dress and prance around the school. Prance around the school. And Timmy's like, but my dad doesn't believe I should do these type of things. My dad wants me to grow up like him, tough, strong. Well, Timothy, your father's suffering from toxic masculinity. The father's suffering from toxic masculinity. And Timmy, you don't want to be toxic, do you? You don't want to be toxic. That's right, Miss Abilene, I don't want to be toxic. Well then, Timothy, put on this dress. Put on this dress, Timothy, and prance around the class happily, as you should. A happy, non-toxic masculinity of a boy. Come on, man. This is this shit I'm telling you, it ain't a joke. That's how fucked up things are, man. You know what I mean? This used to be a joke, but this shit is real, man. In fact, let me put it on, man. I always gotta put this on. Yeah, man. Look at that Vogue magazine. This is masculinity, man. You know what I'm saying? This is what you got to worry about. And then they say, well, the birth rate is dropping. Dude, Americans aren't having kids. And America don't care because many people around the world are coming to America to have children anyway. You know what I'm saying? This is acceptable masculinity. He's wearing a dress. Is I Duke of Doxington approve. For a real man, wears a dress, blows balloons, wears a suit. That is the definition of manhood. Manhood is not playing football. Manhood is not fighting for the military, being brave, a fireman. No. Manhood and courage is wearing a dress. Wearing a dress is true manhood. And I mean, you got to remember, man, ESPN gave Jenner a bravery award, a bravery award for coming out as a closet. That's right. Don't give the award to the soldiers or the athletes that went to war. You know what I'm saying? Don't give the bravery award to men that were professional athletes that became soldiers. Give the award to a ex-professional athlete that wifed up a woman with 2, 3 kids that came out and had a Autobot, a Decepticon transformation. You know what I'm saying? This is the America you're in, bro. This is it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for the NBA to let motherfuckers wear dresses on the court, man. Wear dresses over their pants. Somebody's gonna do it. You know what I mean? Oh, well, that was the picture I was thinking of the last stream. They may not outside. Yeah, that's right. Wear a dress. Oh, in fact, let's remix the American anthem. Oh, say, can you sing while wearing a dress? For the pride that we had, for our flag bared so many colors, and the rocket's pink glare, the wind went up his dress. For I'm trying to remember the lyrics. I never knew the lyrics, man. You know what I'm saying? I've never known the lyrics of that song. For our flag showed some pride. Oh, sing that star-spangled rainbow banner, yeah. For his dress did fit for the land of the free. Oh, say, can you sing while wearing leggings under your dress? For brave as a man he was, for his dress was still gleaming, and the rocket's rainbow glare, for the bursting of lipstick in the air, for a man he was, for a dress did he wear. Our eagle is colored with rainbows, for the land of the free, and the land of our pronouns. Yeah, this is America. You know what I'm saying? America went from tobacco chewing, gun toting, you know what I'm saying, will join a war for no reason, to wearing dresses, man. Wearing dresses and you know what I'm saying, being flexible. You know what I'm saying? The amount of men that could do a split in today's age is mind-boggling. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised if you're, the average boy right now, baby boy just born, he performed a split before he could crawl. Oh my God, that's so American. That's the American child. He performed a split before he could crawl. That baby has so much pride. There's so much joy that baby will bring when he grows up. Because if that baby could perform a split as a baby, just imagine the glorious, glorious man he will be. This is America, man. You know what I'm saying? This is what's happening now, man. You got to put, you know what I'm saying? Instead of put your best foot forward, put your best dress forward. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine if they remade the Man Warehouse commercials. Man Warehouse. You'll wear a dress. I guarantee it. Man Warehouse. You know what I'm saying? This is the America you want to have children with, man. You want to have children? Man, I support it, man. It's a new movement, man. I call it, zero birth rate. You know what I'm saying? That's the new movement. Zero birth rate. I mean, you're here, have some fun in America. Have some sex, do what you got to do, have your fun. But I'd say this as a man in America, you got to be prepared. You got to have two things. If you're going to have sexual relations, you got to have plan B. You got to have a condom and plan B. You know what I'm saying? Those are the two things you need. You need those two tools and you need to record your phone, whatever. You know what I'm saying? They ain't joining no wars at this point. I've seen some blue pillars say stuff like, I ain't dying for the bankers. Oh, yeah. I mean, a lot more men are saying, I ain't dying for the bankers. I mean, we're in the age, let's be honest, man. We're not in the age of war where you need men anymore anyway. We're in the age of you send out a drone. That drone drops a bomb and that country complies. You know what I'm saying? Death from the air. You know what I mean? Just a drone flies by. Holy shit, a drone. And you got to remember, some of these people in these countries don't even know what a drone is. The drone flies over, drops a bomb, and bam, we gave up, we surrender. Then they send the American soldiers, whatever. So to me, man, this is the neo America. This is the image of a glorious American. You know what I'm saying? A glorious westernized man wearing a dress and wearing a suit over his dress. Because, painted nails and all. This is America. I was born with pride in the USA. I was born with pride in the USA. I was born with pride in the USA. You know what I'm saying? Bruce Springsteen. We got to remix it. Man. I was born with pride in the USA. I was touching another man's knees in the USA. I was born with pride in the USA. I was touching another man's knees with no knee pads in the USA. I was born with pride in the USA. I was touching another man's knees in the USA. I was born with pride in the USA. I was touching another man's knees with no knee pads in the USA. Oh, that's a classic. It's a banger right there. But, man, this has been hold the truth hostage, where if the truth was so important, we wouldn't negotiate with lies. We would hold the truth hostage, stay black pilled, and I want to thank everyone for showing up. And what I'm saying? Just remember, man, you were born with pride in the USA. You were born with pride in the USA. You were born with pride in the USA. You were touching another man's knees in the USA. You were born with pride in the USA. You were touching another man's knees in the USA. You were born with pride in the USA. You were touching another man's knees with no knee pads in the USA. You were born with pride in the USA. You were touching another man's knees in the USA. You were born with pride in the USA. You were touching another man's knees in the USA. Damn, oh man, that song's so good. I'm keep singing it. stuck in my head now, you know. But peace out, people. Y'all have a good one.
Pill ill, y'all niggas better listen. I'm black 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 pill, I'm ill with this will. I'm black pill, I'm ill with this will. I'm black pill, They said the truth won't survive beside the lies that maintain the